Alright, welcome to the Dalton Dispatch. Andy Dalton and the Bengals trouted the St. Louis Rams 31-7. After two straight losses to the Texans and the Cardinals, Cincinnati bounced back the way my stomach did after I ate too much turkey lasagna and ciabatta bread stuffing last week. And they didn't have to use a pump.
No, they didn't, Anthony. Dalton was a step ahead of the entire defense throughout the game, embarrassing guys like cornerback Generic Jenkins and safeties Mark Barron and Rodney McLeod, a secondary that had only given up 9 touchdown passes coming into the game. And that's why I'm saying that Dalton's hair was brown, the hair of the very greatest. Now, let's take a look at a few examples to see how Dalton manhandled the defense. It's 3rd and 3 with 10 minutes, 4 seconds left in the game. Right before the snap, Dalton sends Mohamed Sanu to the right. Jenkins got to think quickly. He's got to be on his toes here. So he doesn't want Sanu to pick up the first down with a quick catch out of the backfield. So he tells cornerback LaMarcus Joyner to take Green. After the snap, you see Joyner's strong safety Mark Barron and linebacker James Laurinaitis all around the first down spot, hoping to stop Green, Tyler Eifert, and Marvin Jones.
Yeah, I gotta say, I feel for that guy. It's hard playing with Laurinaitis.
Green puts one step forward, faking to the spot of the first down. But when the ball doesn't come Green's way, Joyner decides to let him go and help with Eifert, thinking Barron will follow Green. But Barron sees Giovanni Bernard sneaking out of the backfield and completely loses track of Green even after the catch is made.
Look at him, he's like, where'd he go? He looks like Forrest Gump trying to catch Leo DiCaprio out there or something like that.
Yes. Well, on the very next play, Jenkins would get burned badly. He first gets fooled by the play action, and then lets Green get by him, thinking he's got help deep, but his teammates, for some reason, were all focused on containing Mohamed Sanu short. So Jenkins ends up giving up this really easy touchdown.
Yeah, AJ's probably thinking, this kind of reminds me of growing up on a farm back home. Nothing but green plaster in front of me. Ooh, did you leave something in the oven? Because I hear a ringing sound.
Are you serious? Yeah, hello?
Hey guys, this is Brian Filipiak from InsideThePylon.com.
Yeah, I'm not interested in subscribing to anything else. I just blew all my money on Savannah Smiles.
Look,
right?
I admire the effort you two put into this. I really do. I just thought I'd help out given your occasional struggles with the English language, let alone football terminology.
Well, we have over 11 likes on Facebook, young man, I'll have you
I get
know.
recognized all the time. Just the other day, I'm walking down the street, some guy goes, don't I know you from Friends?
And that's terrific. So anyway, I want to look at the touchdown to Eifert on 2nd and 1 with under 4 minutes left in the first half. In the previous plays, you showed how the Rams were burned by Green for a big first down and then on the touchdown. On this play, Green's deep threat ability helps Dalton connect with Eifert. Here's how. First, the formation. The Bengals go with an extra offensive lineman and initially align in an I formation with Ryan Hewitt lined up at fullback in front of Bernard. The Bengals have Eifert positioned as an inline tight end to the right of Dalton, and Green as the lone wide receiver split out to the left. The Rams counter this run-heavy look with their base defense in a 4-3 alignment and walk a safety into the box over Eifert. With just a few seconds left on the play clock, Dalton sends Hewitt in motion, splitting him wide to the right. The Rams shift in the secondary and show a cover 3 or 3-deep look. The Bengals use a 7-man pass protection, keeping Bernard into block. Against only a 4-man pass rush, the protection does a great job of building a wall to Dalton's left, while also creating space in the throwing lane for the QB to the right. Cincinnati only has 3 receivers en route on the play, with Green running a deep fade, Hewitt on a short curl route, and Eifert working the seam up the right hash mark. With a clean pocket and plenty of time to work with, Dalton's initial 3-step drop is used to look off safety Rodney McLeod. The QB eyes Green on the fade route throughout his drop and uses a pump fake to draw McLeod's attention away from his true target, which is Eifert running down the seam, splitting the underneath zone defenders, and eventually McLeod and cornerback Marcus Robertson downfield. After completing the pump fake, Dalton pivots to the right and delivers the pass to Eifert. The tight end snatches the ball at about the 2-yard line and braces for contact. However, Robertson has too much ground to cover, and McLeod, thanks in large part to Dalton's manipulation, is unable to impact the play. Eifert backs into the end zone unimpeded for his league-leading 12th receiving touchdown on the season.
All right, Brian. Well, thank you for your question. He basically said what I was going to say, which is that Eifert and Dalton, they have a real bondage between them. Kind of like Timba and Pumbaa, or like anything and pumpkin spice latte, because that goes with freaking anything.
It is a tasty treat, Anthony, which brings me to my horoscope. Anthony, did you ever notice that Andy Dalton always struggles against the Texans? And do you know why that's the case, Anthony? I mean, I have my own answer, but I want to know what you're going to say.
Yeah, I think it's like to distract him or whatever. Like they're watching him struggle, flipping bowling pins into the air, and then he's like, boom, Tyler Eifert.
That's juggle. He doesn't juggle against them. He struggles. I mean, this is a team that I didn't even know was in the NFL. I'd be flipping through the stations and then see, Texans are playing. And I thought, okay, that's college. That's like NCAA. But this is an actual NFL team, and they're Dalton's Achilles heel. Now, why? Because Dalton is from Texas. In fact, he grew up in a suburb of Houston called Katy. He even played high school ball there. So when he plays the Texans, he knows all of his old childhood friends and his family. They're all going to be watching. You add to that the pressure of prime time, and the man can't perform because he's very cerebral. He tends to overthink. Now, temperatures are dropping all over the country, all around the country. Winter is setting in. Humans, unlike polar bears and penguins, they don't have a layer of fat and they don't have fur, so their brains don't work well in the cold, which for Dalton, this is a great thing. This is a benefit. As these unseasonably warm temperatures meet a cold front coming from the north, we're going to see the pressure and temperatures drop, and we're even going to see some precipitation. My Doppler radar tells me that Dalton will be drizzling freezing rain just all over the Browns and the Steelers and the Niners and the Broncos and the Ravens, ending our regular season with only 2 losses. So, boys and girls, don't forget your booties, because it's cold outside.
Yeah, that reminds me. I've been meaning to ask you, Haji, what is this show supposed to be about? Because I